sorry we're late again. But we have a special guest, my friend Tata. You'll hear me talk about her on IG or Snap. She's here today just to kind of entertain you a little bit, but also to chime in, to have conversations as well. Hopefully you enjoy everything that's been going on so far, and we'll start. It has volume. Give me 1 second. See, I'm doing it right too, so y'all have to have not just you guys.
Yeah, it's the recording. It's harder to hear you because you're farther away. You don't know if you want to talk louder or go into the settings and turn the game.
Turn the game? So is the game really loud?
Yeah, the game is just about as loud as you, not over your shit somehow.
Because I really don't hear the game at all.
That's because they're hearing through the break feed, they're not hearing through the speakers off you. So you'd have to go to the settings of the game and turn the game and shit. Audio settings. And do master volume. Put that at like, put that at like 60.
Right here?
Yeah, and then turn the music volume down to like
What about now?
50.
50?
And then you can leave the sound effects and dialogue all the way up because that should be okay.
Okay, so how's the sound now?
It confirms so I can actually hear what the game playing.
I am hitting confirm.
Back. Whatever gets you back to the main game. Back. Back.
So does it sound better now?
Wait.
Yeah, I forgot. I had to go back, actually. So I'm good.
You want to go in the options? You want to go in the options, you can turn the music up a little bit.
You want to do 60 for all?
Do like, do 80 for me. No, you can leave the sound effect volume up. Just only change the music.
Wait, what? What's making this ding ding? That noise.
That's the sound effects, but you want the sound effects.
You want it to be that loud?
I mean, why not? There's a lot of sound cues in this game.
Hey, I'm not the technician person, I'm just
Well,
asking.
okay, do you want to play the game without sounding that loud? Because if you can't hear the sound, like there's certain actions, you know, in this game where you gotta go off sound.
Again, I'm just asking you because I don't know.
No, this is about playing the game, is what I'm saying. Because that's why I left it up.
No, they're not. They're not. No.
So you could play this with no sound period and play just as good.
I've been playing it in the room like that.
Nah, the sound on there has been pretty decent because you were close up on it.
They can hear it. I can't hear it.
Unless you turn it down on that lead out, it's loud enough for you to hear.
Okay. Take your orders.
You gotta catch everybody up on where you left off at.
I'm trying to even figure out where I left off at. So I
week
can't
is a
tell
long-
anybody
A week
anything.
is a long time, huh? You was gonna do.
Okay,
those.
now I know where it is. That's what I was trying to get to. Alright, so last week, well, 2 weeks ago, we started everything and we were at Mafia Town and we were getting everything. Then last week, we went to another planet and it was the bird planet, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And when we went there, we ended up unlocking more things. So we unlocked the first place I went to with the telescope, and then I found out we unlocked stuff here. So we're going all the way back to this planet, the Mafia town, and finishing it, and then we'll probably go back to the birthplace and see where we go from there. So if you don't know, if you really want to know the details, the best thing to do is just watch the video, because there are a lot of details, a lot of different things I did do in each of them. I got some new cool hats. I found out new moves that I could do. The story thickens with her getting the timepieces back as well. So if you'd like to catch up, please do. If not, join me in the stream, and would be very happy to have you. But we're gonna start with we're gonna start with Act 6, and we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna see where it takes us. And heating up Mafia Town. So I'm assuming instead of water, like it was last time, this is gonna be lava.
So the music level is pretty good, but if you want the action to go like maybe a notch or two more, if you want, as far as within hearing the music.
Will it make this come up loud?
Look at the man.
Turn this down.
This is
Yeah, bring it down just a little bit. Because I don't want to have to like really just yell over it. Because the TV is so loud anyways. Because it's a big TV. But you want me to go to the settings?
Yeah, I think you can leave that at 100 because we took the master volume down so low.
Okay. There we go. This bitch on Snap.
Oh.
Alright, technician guy, thank you.
If I can keep the damn thing hooked up, because it will down.
That's weird.
Oops, sorry.
Damn, Brandon.
You know what? I cut the whole screen off.
Oh no. Kind of disrespectful.
That's what I do.
You know, so much short shelf coverage. Okay, so look, a mess. That's
Someone
terrible.
turn on all faucets
Someone
in
turn
Mafia
on
Town.
all the faucets in Mafia Town, some faucets that control the town
Was it
volcano.
you, child?
Was it you, child? No, Mafia. What he saw a
Girl, turn on all
blonde-headed
faucets.
little girl turn on all the faucets. That's what they meant by
Little
that.
hat kid, can you save
Little
Mafia
hat kid,
Town
can
by
you save Mafia Town by turning off all the
If you
faucets?
close all,
If
maybe water
you
start
close
flowing.
all, maybe water start flowing again. What is... Okay, so the craziest thing about this game is that so it's in a time paradox where they don't know if Earth is real. Like Earth is like a myth to them, so it's not a real place that they can find yet. So she was actually traveling, and the Mafia, which were the guys in blue, were literally like in the video. He knocked on her glass door and then was just like, "No, fuck this," and went in. And so because of that, a whole bunch of stuff had happened, and the little hourglass things where it says the number 5 on it, that's how many I have. All of that fell out. Now, the reason those are important is because they're food for her spaceship in this universe, so to speak. So what I'm trying to do is basically complete all these different tasks to get those. And right now, a lot of people want them either as props or they want to use them for whatever reason. The mustache girl, the blonde-headed chick that I was talking about, she is actually trying to steal all of them because she wants to get rid of the Mafia. Because the Mafia ended up coming to these islands where she lives, and her people live, and taking over, and they're the bad guys, so to speak. So that's kind of where we are right now. And sometimes I can beat them up and actually it'll work. Yeah. Usually, like when they're, if it doesn't let me try, then it'll just like bounce off of them. Yikes. Oh no. Why is it sticking out of their backs like that though? It's really awkward. The graphics are like, this is supposed to be a really sweet game, but I mean, it's kind of dark. This game's a little dark. I mean, they have lava.
What's up, bro? Hell yeah. Old news. Need to get ready back.
Why is it all crunchy? That sounded kind of terrible. And these are the little things I'm picking up. They're money, basically, so I can buy shit to help me. There's not really any action going on right now since I gotta turn off these faucets. So I'm just doing pointless work at the moment.
Well, it's better than Fetch Quest.
Huh?
It's better than Fetch Quest, like in Final Fantasy, or like, go get this item and bring it back.
Right?
Oh, they got you. Little sleepy raccoon.
What's that right?
Oh, no. This is a child-friendly stream.
No, it's not.
Have their own channel.
Very much so, because last week was not child friendly at all. I was cruising off a storm. Don't tell me what to do. I honestly,
Don't know how to get over there that one.
yeah. I'm assuming I gotta do this one way.
Oh!
Shit! No. None of you have what I want.
Got something.
How is he not cooked alive?
He's rolling on me. See? You just want to slap meat on the grill.
No, Brendan.
What is it? A hat and time. It's a platform kind of like Mario.
Stay off now, that's how you spend it.
Yeah, it feels me what it is. I mean, that's the name of
I don't know, do you think you would like this game?
it. It was cool.
Yeah.
He'd watch somebody play, he would have played it.
Yeah, no.
He is bored with Mario pretty quick.
Then yeah, you wouldn't.
But he'll watch me play Mario though.
Yeah, I want somebody to play Mario Party.
I can't wait to get there.
That looks fun.
If I'm
It's fine.
It's not such it's fun.
Nope, I said it was fun. Damn! Burnt the shit out of her butt. Yeah, I gotta figure out some of my moves because I'm so cool. trying to figure some shit out. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get over there and do that shit. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. What? Alright, I surrender on this one. This one I may have to look up because I have no idea. And I feel like it's really simple and something I should know how to do. But it's not. Yeah, it's not for me today. We are gonna find something else besides that particular faucet to get, because those faucets are really hard actually to get. They're not easy by any means. I don't know what the option is there. Don't say that.
Man, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, ladies.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, shit. Tired of these guys. And I went in a giant circle because I don't know how to turn these things off. No, I didn't want her to do that and she just falls. Fucking great. I officially hate the mechanics of this game. Just like fucking Mario. That was cool. I didn't actually know that would happen. Ow! Why did you do that? Ugh. Just fall off.
Man. Alright.
That's what your dumb ass gets, you fucking idiot.
Wife got you straight, right?
Yeah, I think yes, you got it.
Okay, I just want to make sure. She be slipping sometimes too.
Yeah, we're getting along.
For the most part. Find me another one of them pretty soon. Serious. So serious. Oh, y'all have a good evening.
You too.
You
Bye.
know it. You know it. About to go smoke my life away for the next 5 hours. See y'all in the morning.
Fuck killed me. This bitch is swimming in the lava? Guys, do you see this? He is in the lava. He's in the lava. Sir, do you need some help? I'll put him out of his misery real quick. This bitch done an idiot. Just an idiot. And failed. You? That's funny. Alright, so we have 1 over there, 2, 3. I think we only have 3 more faucets left. What the fuck is... She'd be killing me. She does whatever she wants to do. Get her out from that situation. That was terrible. I cannot believe she fell like that. She even got stuck underneath it because of the fox. Alright, so we only have 3 left. We can get it. Blow this up. Get some more money. Alright, nice and slow. Then it's simple. Pop it off. Alright, 2 more. Fuck, fuck. Ooh, me and you too big. We both tired. That was a tiring situation. Please tell me that's not what I think that is out there. This game will stress you out. Not his person, but his person. No, not this one. was terrible. Ugh, I gotta start all the way from here. I wonder something. Does this hat have any tickets? Nope. That's a okay, so it still burns my body. Oh wow, now I got a token. That really sucks. I tried so hard. That's what I get for trying to cheat, I guess. I don't know, it wasn't really cheating. I was just seeing if I could, like, jump from that one. These last two are really hard to actually get. Holy shit. That's what these damn things are for? It's a hell of an ability. Alright. So I know what I need to do now. Fun. We are about to explore the shit out of some stuff because I did not know that this is what this was for, and now that I do know, that's pretty awesome. I gotta figure out where I need to go. It's way over there somewhere.
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Post office. Nah, I ain't made it up there yet. Nah, I ain't made it to the post office. Nah, I ain't did it yet. Okay. Alright, appreciate it.
Okay, so that's what that one's for. No, there's a Lily thing. Yeah. Die. Thank you. I am not 100% sure how to not die with this. Okay, so I just looked up pretty much like other people's suggestions, and they have pretty much told me that there have been some people who have uninstalled the game because of this. There have been people who have almost uninstalled the game because of this level. And a lot of people did not appreciate this level because of how difficult it was. Now, like I think, and pretty much they're saying, is that this level is really hard because of the two faucets that are out in the lava or really hard to reach. And a lot of people said they did not make that level with getting that with full health at all. So we will have no full health, and I will really struggle on this. was not an easy task to do by any means. Whoever came up with that was an asshole. Use it on the ore machine to gain cute rewards. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of death. Here goes to nothing, guys. Yes! Ah! Deep breaths, deep breaths. That was intense. Right now would not be a time for her to die. Come on, I just need some help. Alright, so one more, and then hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, damn it. Let's see. Where do we need to go now? Actually, I need the other hat because I have no idea. No help. So I don't What in bloody Christ am I? So they kind of run. Camera badge. Press the whatever button to take pictures of your journey. Swap it out at any time in the options menu. Okay. Oh, fuck!
Bye.
Why? Why would you do that? We got a sniper right there. Ugh. Okay, so that was just absolutely terrible. I hate when that really happens. It's not a fun thing, especially I hope to hell I don't have to do it again. And I probably do. Fucking do. And it's not like you can just bring health with you, so it doesn't help by any means. Get up. Get on there. Got it over with, because that was, she would just fall off for no reason. The mechanics in it, whatever you want to call it, it fucking sucked. It sucked. She's gonna die because it fucking sucks. I don't know how you don't move and you just fall off of things. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it's very sensitive. It's okay. She didn't fall off this time. Yay, guys! I told you already. Just talk this shit. Not really, because I was trying to figure out what the fuck to talk about, and I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I'd rather just sit here and not say shit, but I don't get that option. I'd rather just sit and play the game, but people don't like to watch that. They don't like to just want me to engage. I don't know how you engage in something when I get my ass whooped. questions about the game. Okay, not
levels to this shit.
Yes and no. Like, I feel like when you first start out, like, okay, so it doesn't really, I don't really say it has levels. I think it has more, like, they call them acts in this. And so your act 1, I guess you could say is level 1. And it's supposed to be the easiest level, and then it does get harder. Of course, this is act 6, so this would be level 6, so to speak. And this was pretty tough. Where I was reading in there that even some people quit the game, or a lot of people wanted to quit the game because of that particular level. But is it like, okay, you start level 1 and then go level 2, level 3? No, not really. It's more of like you have certain missions to do and they get harder the more you do. Alright, so we're going to probably go to Act 7, which is probably going to be a pain in the ass as well. But we do have 6 of the hourglasses now, so that's a good thing. I don't know, what kind of games interest you? What interests you about a game? This doesn't seem like this would interest you very much. Not this type of game. I know you like racing games. The Golden Bolt. Act 7. So I know you like racing games. We play Michael Jackson together.
I just like eating random.
Just random stuff. That's a good answer. Trying to think. What else would be something of your taste? Trying to think of what else would be something of your taste. I know you're just weird about games.
Whatever happened.
I mean, I wouldn't see you really playing a game like this. Not unless this is... Because a lot of people wouldn't play a game like this because this has a lot of adventure and it has to do a lot with, like, you gotta go find shit.
I mean, I can do stuff like that.
Wandering around.
Yeah. This, man.
Do you not like that? What about it don't you like?
Like if I was playing this, it just get boring.
You feel like it'd get boring? Okay. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Not even gonna lie.
See, I would be there with this bullshit.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, you can do that. Like, you can just fuck around with it, I guess. Because that's the thing, is like, one of the reasons you want to is because that's kind of the objective, is just to mess around with it, not really have a goal set in mind, I guess. This bitch that fell off. Because I know the goal's up there. Alright, so I think we actually have to go up here. Nothing interesting nearby. It's because I can't get it. don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now.
Bullshitting.
Yeah. Someone can get up. Part of the room.
So is somebody doing the same thing you're doing and just watching?
Yeah. They're just, well, they're not playing the game, but they're just watching. Sometimes people, what they'll do is like, okay, see the little area right there, you'll see someone's chat
watching.
You see when someone's watching, you see when someone comments, and then a lot of times if they're commenting, I can just say it out loud, or if I have time or whatnot, I can just type it out for everyone to see if I'm just like talking to multiple people or whatnot. A lot of times people like to watch because either they don't know if they want to play the game, like if they're interested in it or not. Sometimes people just want to watch because it's like, you know how like we'll like to watch people play or whatnot sometimes. Same concept. Sometimes it's just fun to watch. That's why you would want to engage, is because when people watching stuff like that, you want to kind of feel like you're not just watching a board and watching the game. Because if they wanted that, then they could just pretty much go on YouTube and just be like, type it in. So you gotta kind of make it a little bit special. But it is a little bit hard when you're kind of new to the situation. Holy hell, I found some shit back here. Shit, I forgot what I was talking about because I found it. I got really excited because I did. Yeah, you got another token. But you kind of want to make it to the audience, to whoever's watching and stuff like that, because they're taking the time out of their day to even watch it in the first fucking place. So it's really nice. And then also it helps to understand like what should I talk about, or what would people be interested in hearing me talk about at times. This that's Chris. You want to know Chris? And he's the one who commented. I watch because I'm too broke for a console and too lazy to play games myself.
That's the best like comment ever.
It is. It is. So, and then of course you have situations like that, you know. We're the equivalent of college kids still. Technically, we would be in our senior year, but you know, college kids who are in college and can't play, or you know, but really want to see how the storyline plays out or whatnot. And it's just great for people who can't do it. At times, like there's been games I haven't been 100% sure, or I know that I'm not ever gonna play it because it would never keep my interest, but I would love to watch somebody else play it. Like there's some games like, what was it, that Dragon Ball Z game that came out? Like I wouldn't really play it because it's not the type of playable game that I would be interested in, but I would love to watch, you know, one of the boys play it or Brandon play it, and it would be fun. But besides me playing it, I'd get so frustrated with it and pissed off, it wouldn't be worth it. Fucking bird. That's always a weird one for me. I never quite understand that. Actually, I think this is one of the first streams I've watched, and I am not in
Trying to
the
get caught.
meeting trying to get. Oh, Lord. That, I mean, I hope that's a good thing. I hope it's not a bad thing. I'm glad you watch it anyways, and I'm glad you haven't got caught either, because then you wouldn't be able to watch anymore. Ah, damn it.
I'm gonna hope
Glory was finna spaz.
Why was he gonna spaz out?
I think he was fucking with Brandy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got it.
So it's not really telling me what the objective is of this one. It just says nothing interesting around. What is that? What is that thing up there? It is very cute, actually. I love it. I want to make all the hats because they're just adorable. And then also it'd be really cool to cosplay her as a little character. I would love to do it. Her voice is very cute. I've been thinking about making a wizard hat for the summer to act as a sun hat. I had to laugh at that as well. I'm sorry. That was cute.
Now you.
I mean-
I got it at the house.
I mean, if that's what you want to do,
I've been in the house for like 2 days.
Please disregard my twitchy behavior. My body has
please
been
disregard
depressed
twitchy
and
behavior.
Spelled at the
That's
end.
right. Hold and release
Yeah.
for beam attack. Ooh. You die in one hit only for the brave. I don't know what dying in one hit has to. That's not a good thing. I do like this badge though. Yeah, I might need that one. Is either that or have one of those Asian sun, but then I'd look like I was working in the rice field.
I cannot.
So I had a comment for that, but it's highly inappropriate for this. I mean, that's gonna be a comment I'm gonna need to say to you later on when we don't have the whole world watching, because you will get my humor, but the rest of the world would not appreciate the words that would come out my mouth.
Once I start watching the light, shit.
You're also not a little white girl either.
But even if I was, I would put shit.
Little black baby. Sorry, y'all.
Shit, I might be a nigga. You'd be surprised if you still disagree with my ass.
I mean, but I don't think people understand the. Holy shit! Watch this. Watch.
Did you get the fire thing? Cool. How the hell did you do a command, man?
Don't worry about that. It's secret.
Don't need to know all that. Don't need to know that.
Okay, so the more it can get more powerful, more power. You know, I was gonna fuck up all of that grammar. Why did she do that? Stop it! Stop! Damn! Killing me. Why do you want to climb on things? Stop it. I wanted you to get on
So
the
talk about what do you think about this game so far?
She's confused.
I'm hella confused.
Are you confused on the playing mechanics or the story?
I don't know what it is.
This bitch just does not want to stay on anything.
The story confuses me with the whole time travel aspects, paradoxes and shit.
Because there. What do you mean? What time travel paradox?
Anything to do with a paradox ends up being confusing to me because it's a fucking paradox. It's just like that don't make sense logically.
Good fucking god. Okay, so she. I mean, pretty much the way it's been written out and the way I understood it was, it's literally she was traveling through space. And
Space or space and time?
Space.
Okay.
Not time, just space. The time part comes in is because of these little fucking hourglasses that are used as fuel.
Oh, so basically, her ship goes through space by using time as a power source.
Yes, Chris, she did just shoot a Kamehameha out of her umbrella. That's an umbrella, by the way.
Go ahead, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
She uses time to power her spaceship to travel through space. That's essentially what it boils down to, right?
Yeah.
That's what we get Oh, they ate that.
They are eating it.
Oh, so if you let them too close, it'll just go through. The hitbox left direction.
Oh man, I'm fascinated with you. That's why it had to stay here. Can I go in here? Nope, can't go in there.
And as always, are y'all sending me for anything from the store?
I don't trust that old man. I don't trust him either because that's like twice I've had to save him. I mean, broke it.
Like, I feel like this is a game I would love to play. I just wouldn't care about the story.
So, I don't know why she's supposed to be here. Like, it won't tell me, like, she has a special hat that will tell you the objective of what it
But
is.
fish belongs to
And it
Mafia.
just says there's nothing
One
interesting
singer from
around.
the
So, I
respected
really don't
Mafia.
know, you know, the next thing. Seagulls eat fish, but fish belong to
Have you went
Mafia.
back to the ship yet?
Seagull say,
Seen if
no
anything
punch,
updated?
I have child.
Well, yeah, that's how I got here.
Oh, so it told you to come here.
Yeah, this is Act 7. Is he dead?
That nigga done OD'd on me.
I was like a midget in that series.
I pretty
And
much
look how you
am.
look in the camera, like.
I'm gonna need y'all to move my head.
Wow, wait till you have like Juan or somebody really tall on the stream. That'd be funny.
Like, what if I stand up? That's like. No, you gotta sit down.
No,
Look,
that's
you
funny.
can tell
That's funny.
I'm short as
Sit
shit.
down.
Like my hips come to here. Like you can tell I'm short as shit.
Chris said something.
Why do these mafia dudes look like Bert from Bert and Ernie?
Oh, really?
Okay, so
You got a new hat. Or is that a hat?
no, I have a hat, but okay, so she collects yarn so you can make the hats.
Oh.
Alright, so I'll go here in equipment. And then this is her regular hat. And this is the hat that what happens is when you put it on, you do the hat special and the move is for you to find your objective. Alright, so and then you have the sprint hat where she'll go really fast and she can actually jump and slide. This hat is a brewing hat, it makes explosives so you can get into the
That's when you make the posters and shit.
yeah. And then this is an ice hat where you can pound the
I've seen
ground.
that one. It does the ice ground pound thing and it kind of blows everybody away.
Yeah, it can do that, but it also can, there's this thing, hi!
Hey.
There's this thing about it, and what it is when there's a special area when you pound the ground on it, it'll actually transport you to another one just like it, and it can be like way far away, or it can be really close if you don't want to jump over the water, or so to speak,
Yeah.
like we had last time was lava.
Yeah. Okay.
I need you to do me a favor while you go outside, though.
Alright.
Can you crank my car up?
It's probably cold.
That's why I want to go warm it up.
Okay,
Please.
I'll make you
so
do it. I'll make you do
Thank you.
Alright, so we have 499 jewels of money, we have 4 things of yarn, and 6 things of hourglasses. We have 4 new badges, which one is the item magnet, a hover badge, which I really need because I like to jump off of things, and if I don't have this, I'll die. I've done it in Final Fantasy, I've done it in Legend of Zelda, like, I will literally kill myself from jumping off of stuff. So this is a really good one for me to have. This one I think is just a fun one, maybe a gimmick. I will probably actually get something out of it. I'm pretty sure usually that's how games work anyways. And then this one, so we're just going to call this the Kamehameha. And the reason that is because when she shoots it out of her fucking umbrella, it looks like a Kamehameha. Now you can strengthen this up. You can have 1 little star and it's a weaker one, and then you have 3 stars, which is a lot stronger. And then of course everybody knows about her book bag. I do have 3 rift tokens, which you use it on an orb machine, which I need to figure that out. And then you
Why
have.
shouldn't your door with the keys and the ignition will look like itself? Okay. I just wanted to be safe instead of assuming and walking off.
It's gonna be a long time to figure that out, but no, it won't.
Alright, cool. I'll shut the door all the way.
Okay.
And then we have a badge pin, so I can carry more than just 2 badges. Didn't your mama tell you not to jump off of tall things? No, because my mama wasn't around. Try again.
I was about to say something inappropriate, but you know I'm not even gonna say it.
So I found an interesting thing when I paused this. Do you see the little picture up there? See, I'm pointing like you can see it from my view, but you can't. So it's okay. But that picture in the corner looks very familiar, and I think I need to go there. And I've just been not doing that at all. Got another token. Holy fuck. And we got Iceon. Woo! How do I get back? That don't work out. Alright, just because we're over here, let's look at shit. Because I'm really just trying to figure out where this is going to be, which I feel like it's going to be farther down, just because of the placement of it. Tata, you were terrible at interacting, but it's okay. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Hey y'all. The girl from Instagram.
Yes, she is the one who you would normally hear me talk about, or you'll see her in my pictures. Hopefully one day she'll cosplay with me and be a little geek too.
You never know.
Alright. Because I really feel like it's somewhere down here I need to be.
No one allowed in
But
the
they won't
pit.
let me in. Can I beat him up? Yeah, I'm a command man. Watch this. Nope. Did nothing. I feel like I need to go this way because I did see another way maybe. Did you know? Do you know the way? No, I don't know the way. I don't know the way at all. You can change that blast. Who is letting this little girl run around with this kind of power? No, you don't understand. This little girl has more power than that. Those hourglasses are literally nothing but energy. Like, they are literally fuel. They're time and space of energy. And that's why they're wanting to use them in this world, because they are an actual powerful tool. One of the most powerful tools. I feel like that's where she gets her power from. At least I'm speculating. It's not facts. You know, don't go back to the people who made the game and be like, oh, well, this person said this.
Don't quote her.
There you go.
There you go. Don't quote her.
Don't quote me on it. Like Chai in Dragon Ball Z. Yes, very much so. Thank you. You got what I was trying to say. So that's what I kind of feel like this is revolving around, like has, you know, represents, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go because this thing is confusing me. It doesn't tell me. It's just like, not interested here. What? She does not know the
way.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Y'all are terrible. No, I don't know the way. Cause look, I'm so serious. Okay, so this hat, the hat that I'm telling you, it says use the hat to find your goal. Think I'm not using the hat to find my goal? Nothing interesting nearby. It tells me nothing. It literally is telling me nothing. Fuck you, birds.
People say Mafia stupid, but Mafia not stupid. Mafia graduate university. Mafia has PhD in Mafia.
Mafia has PhD in Mafia.
Mafia not stupid. Mafia not stupid.
Mafia not stupid. Mafia has a PhD. But Mafia lets a little girl run around with giant power. Tired of her going around this island. I don't know where to really go. Great responsibility comes with great power, and I have no responsibility. Therefore, I cannot use great power. These stacker barrels? I don't think I can blow those up. Yeah, see, it's not gonna let me blow those up. like,
It's like you can read it 2 ways. You can either say what the hell I said now, or what the hell I'm sad now. It's like
you know,
that's why
I was like,
that's why a while ago I was like,
what?
what? I was gonna read the nice way. I'm sad now.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Just help you build character.
Dang.
He
knocked the shit out of me. I was told it was nice. I didn't go outside.
Yeah, it was nice outside. Like, I really just walked in to work with on today.
I told no, I ain't so.
And it wasn't even cold in work today. It was freezing.
Alright, that's the first. You know, I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to get out of here now. This is not good. Alright, bye, Tata.
See ya. I'll let you know about tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, Brandon. I can chill up, man.
Alright. Alright, guys. So it's just me and y'all. Yeah. Talk to me while I got a good another 30 minutes. So you can still decide. I can still decide where the heater is. I know you don't. That's why I'm saying. I was sitting on the remote. That's what was like moving between my legs. We're waiting on our next guest. Wow. Because I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to get out of here. Whoa, I don't know how I did that, but holy fuck.
Alright. Alex Snow's in the building. Yeah. Alright, so this is what, ahead time?
Oh my god, yeah.
Holy hell, they are on you. So you still haven't figured out your objective?
So I have an idea of where I'm supposed to go, but I don't know how to get there. Ooh, he almost knocked my lights out.
So?
What is it?
Fish. Okay, so I'm guessing the
I'm a
diamond.
Coke fan, so Coca-Cola guys,
Same.
love you. I really don't like Pepsi like that. I'm sorry, Pepsi Company. But fuck you, you rule the world
Dreads.
anyway. You got enough fucking
Dreads,
money.
thanks for the shout out.
Yes. So, everybody, this is Alex Snow. Alex Snow will be getting a Twitch sometime as well. So when I'm not playing, if you'd like to watch this gentleman play, he would more than be happy. I think he's better at games. That's just me tooting his horn, I guess you could say.
I ain't shit.
He will always say that. I'm a lot nicer than him as well, so if you really want some, like, nitty-gritty, you know, it is what it is kind of thing, then...
Complete and utter lack of filter.
Yeah, one of those.
I will literally say the first thing that comes to my mind. Oh, we got some game bangers in the game.
Well, they're the Mafia. The whole thing, this whole island particularly is run by Mafia. Where normally, where the other one where we went to, the bird, last week.
Oh, yeah, I seen the bird Twitch.
Yeah, the bird Twitch, he was part of last week. I really didn't want to bring the bird one back, but I really cannot find how to get to this place. I know it's supposed to be one of these areas I feel like the guys are blocking off, but I really cannot find it nor get to it at this moment. I'll probably have to Google.
I gotta get lit. I start work.
Nice.
They wanted me to start today. But I took 40 LZ earlier and I was goddamn drunk.
Where you starting at?
I'll be short, man.
Nice.
Start.
I start Sunday night.
Nah,
They wanted me on third. I was like, nah, boy.
Well, nah, I feel you, man.
I don't know what was supposed to be up here.
I can
Maybe
do
I already
second
got
every
it.
day of the week.
I took second. I'll be working from like 5 to 11, 5 to midnight. Sunday
You know,
to
a lot of
Sunday.
people like second shift and
That third shit is the beat. Boy, you better give me some kills. Right, boy.
Well, let's see. Okay, so
I think I found.
question is, I'm gonna interview you a little bit.
Okay.
So, how do you like this compared to? I know you play a bunch of Mario games. The most recent one for you would probably be the whatever the last one was on the Wii U.
Okay, so I feel like it's a little... Okay, so I've kind of been talking shit about Mario in this game in the fact of the controls. Because this game is very sensitive to... What I mean is, like, she could literally be standing and I do one thing, like I bring out her little weapon and she'll fall off. Or I could barely move and she'll move, like, extra.
So the collision is wonky, basically.
Yes, where... This is where I'm supposed to go.
Why are they blocking it?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Maybe they want you to finish the bird thing first, and then come back.
So they have. That's. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I feel like it's a little unfair, and the reason I say that is because one, the storyline is completely different. The plots of it is completely different.
Well, I wasn't going for that. I was going for more of the playing mechanics. Because it's platformer versus platformer, essentially.
Honestly, their camera on this is actually not too bad.
That is a problem with a lot of the Mario games.
A lot of the Marios it is. A lot of the Marios have a lot of issues with its camera or where, like when you move this way, where the camera moves that way, or when you move this way, where the camera moves that way. Like, can you really control it? In Mario and stuff like that, I feel like they really aren't that good. So being able to literally sit here and go in a circle like this, like I can do.
Follow you the right way.
Yes. Like Legend of Zelda and stuff like that I've played, I love it. But there are certain things, like I said, like the sensibility of it is a little aggravating. It needs to be that way just because of all the things that you can do, because she has a lot of abilities. She has a lot of things going on that she, like, there's a certain thing where you have to literally go to this hat, do this, and do this. Like, you have to do multiple things and have your fingers everywhere. So for it to be that sensitive and for her to just fall off and stuff, I can understand.
That's also because this wasn't done by like a AAA studio. This is done by a very small studio. So I mean, like,
and the studio that did it did a phenomenal job.
No, I know that, but like Okay, basically it's like this. The bottom of the barrel for a platformer who has the worst controls and camera and most glitches of like all time. It's the Sonic game from 06. Sonic the Hedgehog 06. That shit is trash. Oh my god. I'm talking like there's a fucking thing with collision you can do where you can get on top of a box and he has like a move where he like kicks in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And if you keep doing that, the box will just go up in the air. It'll just keep going up in the air every time you hit it.
Yes, you know, this is actually a lot better. The people who did this, you would have never known that they were not a big company. Like, from the it doesn't glitch, it doesn't sit here and I'm trying to do one thing and it does the absolute opposite. Now sometimes, like, Sonic 6 was booty.
Yeah, but Sonic 06 was, oh my god.
That game didn't know the way.
Shouts out to the Ugandan Knuckles.
Yeah, no, it didn't know the way. It didn't know the way at all. But I mean, they had to start from somewhere as well. They had to start from the bottom, and they've done a lot better.
No, when you say it's gotten a lot better, you talking about Sonic?
Yes.
No, still trash.
What? I love Sonic.
No, you like Sonic Mania, which is like in the old school style that you watch me play. You see, I have not bought Sonic Forces yet. That's the thing.
Really?
After Sonic Adventure 2, it was downhill. When they turned that nigga into a werewolf. When they turned that nigga into a werewolf.
Yeah, I was.
Or werehog.
A werehog.
In Sonic Unleashed, I knew it was done for.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
Well, it's arguable that the turning point was really when they actually gave Shadow his own game and he had an arsenal full of straps and he was able to shoot people.
There you go. Yes. Shout out to Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, RVP. No, I still play it. I still go to the little, what's the little
The
thing?
Chow Garden.
Yes, there we go. Chow Garden is my life. I will go beat them up and then pet the other one like it did nothing wrong. Okay, I'm that person. I will do that just to get them
To like evolve or whatever.
Yeah, to evolve. Okay, so look, you see that part?
Yeah.
Okay, you see how it like split in 3 ways?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get that one part for like forever now.
Do you think maybe?
And I thought it was farther down, but maybe there's an entrance that's farther up. Like I went around this damn mountain.
Well, I was gonna say maybe tunnels like that in a lot of games they have to do with the timing of when you flick the stick. So maybe the timing is just tricky as hell.
There's not anything I could do for her to not just go straight through it.
He said, did she just daily phantom her way through the door? She
Yes.
kind of did.
Like she really
kind of
does.
went ghost. Agreed. Turtle Kahana. Yeah, it needs a reboot, and it needs to be led by like actual fans of the game. Cause Sega, like they released Sonic Mania, which was done by the same dudes who made the Sonic for Sega, made that emulator. And the thing was, when they made that emulator code, they didn't have the game code to reuse like most emulators because it was so out of date. They had to rewrite the code from scratch and remake the Sonic game from scratch. And they did that. That did look cool. And they did that, right? And so the Sega team was like, oh, all the fans like this. Here, y'all work on Sonic Mania and make the assets and all that stuff. But we're still going to work on our stuff, which is Sonic Forces, which we all know is trash. And yeah, that should prove to them right there. They can keep the name and the money. Just pay some fans to actually reboot the shit. And then everybody wins. But when you put, you know, art in the hand of, because the video game is a form of art. When you put art in the hands of the suits, stuff gets lost in translation and dollar signs. So.
Okay, so watch.
Alright.
And she won't do anything.
It need to be a 94 like he was. The 94.
Huh. But definitely has something to do with that tornado.
Alright, cause that guy
I feel like.
That tornado, you want to fight? You want to see where the tornado is?
I mean, I haven't seen it.
Alright, so I'm about to show him the Sonic franchise and the total it does. Okay, but I really, on the fact of Sonic, before we get off of this topic and go to something else, because Noodle Brains, I really do want them to, but I really do hope they bring back like stuff from Sonic Adventure 2 or the earlier Sonics where we had to, what was the one with the rope and he went around and like you had to run and, oh shit. Not good with names,
Sound
guys.
like you're talking about Sonic Adventure 2 when you swing around on the vine.
Yeah, but there was one before that where he was like doing all kinds of shit too.
Yeah.
But anyways, I really hope they go back to some of that and see where we can go from there, because those are actually, I thought those were great ideas. I was really sad when they did make him a werewolf or werehog or whatever the fuck he was supposed to be, because it did, I felt like it took away not only from, I feel like they were trying to force a story, and then on top of it, I feel like they were running out of shit to do. Like, I feel like they were just like, okay, we're gonna run out, so let's just put whatever together.
He said, can you use the freeze power of the tornado?
No, you're about to see what the tornado is. Y'all have seen this if you've been watching since I kind of started, because I was up here fucking around a little bit as well. But I have to actually get to it. So I have to keep going up, because that's where eventually we're gonna go.
Before we do get off the topic all the way, the comment about Sonic fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom style, yes. The only thing I would not want is for them to make up a bunch of bullshit animal furry characters to throw in there, because they're like, hey, this is a whole new thing, so let's put all new stuff in it. No, we don't need all that. We got enough characters for a good roster. And it would need to be like 2D. Because there was a fighting game for Sonic. It was a Sonic Fighters or Sonic Battle or something. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that was 3D if I'm not mistaken, and that was trash. So I don't think it'll work in 3D. I think it needs to be 2D, and it will be dope.
Hold on, I'm messing up my Phase 10 cards. I play Phase 10, Monopoly, like board games as well. Eventually we will probably stream those with like family, and you can watch us like really get into talking shit as, you know, as gamers and as people, because we like, it might be a simple game as Phase 10, but we can really get into it. We also bought Cards Against Humanity, which would be really fun. You can really see our dark humor and stuff like that to play on Twitch. I think it would be a great idea. Let me know what y'all guys think as well about how you would feel about us playing card and board games. I can have different people. I can have Alex Snow again. I can have Tata. Which, sorry about her, she's not really into this kind of stuff, I would say, but she is. It's really new. I'm pretty much introducing it to her, so she doesn't know what to do, and I don't really know how to engage with this type of stuff without somebody already having some type of knowledge at the moment, just because it's a lot easier when, as you can see, Alex Snow has knowledge of the games. He understands this culture, he understands what this is all about. Where when you have someone new, it's just fun for them to watch, or, you know, fun for them to gradually get an understanding of what's going on. So please do excuse that, but she will be on in other ones, and she'll warm up to it. This is a little bit new for her as well, because it is live. You know, y'all can see me just as well as I can talk to y'all. So really do look forward to a lot of new and better and bigger things, and we'll get better quality equipment. Right now this is just what we're working with, because we're kind of new to this situation. Well, I am new to it. Really new. But it's been a really lot of fun, and I'm about to show y'all the tornado.
Yes.
So
let's see this bad boy.
Alright, hold on one second. Yo, y'all got Cards Against Humanity. That would be fun. Funny as hell to watch. Yes, it is, because I may be 5 foot and tiny, but I have a really dark sense of humor, and my family did not realize how dark it was until that game.
That's how she wins most of her hands.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, so you remember the one that shoots us through? Well, this is about to shoot us up. Alright, and here we go. Whew, there's the giant, yeah, see that thing? That's what's going through the center.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah. So that's going through the center. And so what it is they're like, it's bringing all this up. And last stream you actually saw me come to this place for the first time. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought that same thing. This fish just crawl.
Yeah.
How did I get her to crawl?
I have no clue.
But yes, this is where it is and everything, and then I thought maybe I could get up here somehow, get up on those things, but that's not an easy task, it seems. So that's her sticking, when you hear that noise, she's sticking her tongue out at the Mafia people, by the way.
I feel like for that, she's gonna end up having to get some type of extra hat to do that button game.
The button, what it is if you can get someone else to stand on the other button, it will open up the doors.
Yeah.
Or in some cases, if you see two random buttons, it'll give you a treasure chest or, you know, something special. In this case, last stream, we got to meet Mustache Girl. And when we got to meet Mustache Girl, was it last stream or the stream before that? It was one of the two. She was on one button and I was on the other button. And there was a lot of stuff going on inside as well. But as of right now, I don't know what to do. Because even up here, if we change out her hat and we use her ability, it still gives me nothing interesting nearby. Oh, for the first time, I actually found out that this area was back here, and I got the treasure chest earlier.
Nice,
so that was
nice.
really exciting.
Well, you got 15 minutes left. I say let's go mess with the bird people. At least we can get into something interesting. And then,
I really do like this telescope, by the way. This one. That's a telescope.
oh, that is hard.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. So, one of the things I can say that this company, Mario guys, I love you. Nintendo, you are my life. I even have the Zelda symbol on me. Y'all are my bread and butter, okay? But for this company to be very low, and for this company to not be nowhere even near Nintendo, Sony, or any of that, the coloring on here, the graphics on it, the art, and between the art style, you know, where they placed everything is bravo. Y'all guys were very serious about this game. You really took it to heart, and this was probably y'all's baby of how good y'all took care of this game. Which is, I'm very proud. I love it. I hope a lot of other people start playing this game, just because it is a really good game to play. Alright, so we are going to go back and we're going to go to somewhere else, because this is technically something I don't think I have to immediately do, because these were where I went to the bird people and had to come back. So I'm assuming that you can just keep going forward and you don't necessarily have to go back if you forgot about this, because the only reason I even knew these things popped up is because I came back and forgot myself. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna go up.
So I was watching the thing. I forget who said it. I know it was like Matt Pat or somebody like that. But like, if you pay attention to the rooms in her ship, and you look at the cutscenes where they show like outside her ship, that geometrically makes no sense. Like, the rooms don't fit together whatsoever.
That's funny. You know, I really hope he does a game theory on this one.
I want to say he played this one, but I'm not sure if he got really far into it. It was either him or another person who might have played. I've been watching a lot of is Jacksepticeye.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
Please marry me, Jack.
That's my boy. That's my boy. And he's Irish like you.
See, right there, we're perfect. We even come from the same country. I like all countries, so don't take that any way offensive. Alright, so we're going to be on Act 2, Murder on the Owl Express. Timepiece detected. This Battle of the Birds.
So on this one, I'm guessing you have to choose sides then, huh?
Maybe, because the last one we did end up joining the penguins, but we also have these birds, the owls, so we gotta figure out, do we want to be with the penguins or do we want to be with the owls, because they're fighting right now. Dun, 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 dun. I love her hats. Oh.
She look like there's a game afoot.
That was clever.
Thank you. QA on this game is pretty good too.
Oh, tell me about it.
Cause there's this game.
Welcome back, lassie. Well, I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not
4 betas
recording.
and 3 alpha
I'll
versions
call
and
for you
probably
when the
release.
script is ready.
And it's still as buggy as all get out.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. This game, it doesn't, it's not buggy, it doesn't glitch, it doesn't just like go back and then come back, like go away and then come back. Like it really doesn't, it doesn't stay too long switching screens or switching from one place to another. I mean, whoever, when I say whoever did this, this was really, I forgot, what is it, Breakfast for Gears? Or
Gears for breakfast or the breakfast?
Is it Breakfast for Gears or Gears for
I
Breakfast?
don't remember. I can look it up.
Would you do that so I don't? Because I really want to respect them and their game.
Okay, that was what I was looking for.
Why, hello there, fellow
Oh,
owl.
why? Hello
I don't
there,
believe
fellow
we've
owl.
had the
I
pleasure
would
of
believe
meeting.
you've had the pleasure
As
of
you
meeting.
can tell, I am
As
also
you can
an
tell,
express
I'm
owl.
an express owl. I do
From
much
one owl to
From
another,
one owl
we
to
can
another,
share
we can share
details,
details.
yes?
Yes.
Yes, years
What is
breakfast.
your uncle's sister's maiden name? What?
Your uncle's sister's maiden name. So who is your uncle's sister?
There'd be my mom. Maiden name.
See, this is like, I know it's dark, but this is like a kiddie looking game. So I wonder how many kids actually got that.
My dumb ass just sat here for a second. Was like, okay, so, but also you have to realize this is not my birth mother either. This is the people who raised me. The people who raised me were foster
Wait,
family.
wouldn't be her last name if they say maiden name?
Maybe I was a foster family. I don't remember her actual like I just called her Miss Ruby or I called her Mom.
Alright, well, we'll go with Ruby. I would just say it wouldn't maiden name and last name, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't bugging.
And then on top of it, we do still speak on Cajuns, but I don't go around asking her what her last name is. You know, we speak. I'm an adult. I have not been in foster care or in the system since I was 18 years old. I aged out. So because of those reasons, there are, you know, certain things that I don't remember. I don't remember her last name, you know.
I see.
Crap like that. I don't need to know it
Is
anymore.
the kind of uncle's sister's maiden name I would expect from a fellow express owl.
So I'm going to ask a dumb question. No questions are dumb unless you don't ask them. What do you stream? Wait, how do you stream what you're playing on Twitch? Is there an app or software?
You want me to explain in detail or you got it?
I'm gonna let Alex Snow explain this because I can't explain it in a way, but it's both. it's an app and it is software.
Yeah, basically we're on PlayStation 4, and if you get the PlayStation camera, PlayStation 4 is already set up to stream to Twitch. You just gotta have an account, and what it'll do, it'll take your profile that's on the PlayStation 4 that you're playing on currently, and when you hit start broadcasting, you get to pick from Twitch, YouTube, and something else I can't think of. You pick Twitch. The first time you do it, it'll actually sign in, and it'll tie your PS4 account to your Twitch account. So you won't have to sign back in ever. And when you start broadcasting, you give it a name, check the camera, the mic, all that good stuff. You can add friends to let them know you're streaming from Twitch or whatever, and just hit broadcast and it'll go. So all you really need to do if you have a PlayStation 4 is buy the PlayStation camera. You can get to use them for pretty cheap. If you want to do it on Xbox, you need a Kinect. It sucks because I heard they're gonna stop making the Kinect. They haven't already. But that should already. The Xbox has an app built into it so that it can stream. And if you want to do it from a computer, laptop, desktop, PC, whatever, then you're gonna need software to download. There's not really a good app. You really have to get software. And as far as that setup, usually you want to get a mic and a headset for that. But that's a whole nother conversation. We can always go through that during another stream. And she has a YouTube channel she started. We can always cover setups and tech talk on that if y'all ever want. So.
Oh, by the way, please do, you and people you love, family, friends, gamers, strangers, whatever. I am starting a YouTube, and the reason that is because I'm not really good with videos. Okay, I've tried doing the whole live stream on Instagram and bullshit, but I'm just not good at it. So I am creating a YouTube for when Twitch does not allow you to have your video up no more than for 2 weeks. So it will be up on YouTube, and then all my cosplay stuff will be up on YouTube. Videos of it will be up. My builds. Now, when I say builds, I'm talking about the things I sew, the things I make, stuff like that. That will be up there. I will be talking about it, what I'm doing, and all this other kind of stuff like that. I do plan on as well probably streaming it and then just importing it onto YouTube, just because it's easier and it'll be a lot of fun to have people watch me as I play or craft or whatever and get asked a bunch of questions and shit like that. I think it would be really fun, and I really do look forward to it, especially because I'll be able to do this with people who are curious or people who do understand why I'm doing it. So, really excited.
Yeah, that should be good to go no later than the end of the month. I'll make sure she keeps you guys posted.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Yay, thank you.
Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to her, and I'll be sure she gets you an answer.
Alright, so I did want to bring this up. We may go a little bit longer than 2 hours just because we're kind of having a little bit more fun with this one than, you know, I'm not saying the other ones haven't been fun, but kind of when I'm by myself, it's kind of boring. So I have you guys and I have Alex Snow with me as well. But I wanted to bring this question up because this struck me as something that I was not prepared to be in a game.
Hold on. Is Beer 30 allowed on your Twitch?
Yeah, I was drinking on Steven Universe. I don't know if y'all guys
Beer
did
30.
that, but I was drinking on Steven Universe.
You got it, drank it. But continue on.
So, did you know that having a pet helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress? This is not a question I would have expected on a game. Not at all. When I think of a game or even a kid's game, this is a very intellectual question. When I say intellectual, I'm not saying that kids won't get this or, you know, some kids wouldn't understand, but this is a question that it's going to make you think. And so for them to put this question on here, it makes me think like, what do they mean by this? Because everything I've encountered has a reason for it so far. What if you want to stream on your phone?
Oh,
that's a good question.
So I'll take that one while you continue going through that.
It is true.
But as far as streaming from your phone, there are a couple apps that'll let you do it. As far as iPhone, if you have an iPhone, I was thinking about streaming. I had got the Star Wars headset lightsaber thingy thing from Best Buy, and I was playing it over Christmas. And you know, everybody in the house was like, "Oh, I want to see what it looked like," but like they wanted to see me play it. So I was trying to figure out a way to stream that, or at least mirror it to the TV or something. As far as with iPhone, that's a bit harder because you're gonna need Apple TV set up. With a regular Android phone, it may be easier. I haven't looked into it, but all in all, from my experience, it would essentially be like you would take whatever cable you need or whatever way you're streaming into a monitor or TV. You would have that video, audio, whatever that's going to that TV. You would have a way to port that out into a laptop, because at the end of the day, a console or a laptop is really your main means of streaming. So you're gonna have to get a way for the laptop or desktop, whatever you use, to actually take the video feed and the audio feed in and then stream it out from there through some sort of software. If that's a topic you would like to hear and she doesn't mind, I can always do research, because that's something that can actually help our channel and our situation, and I can always get back to you on that. So, you know, feel free to follow that question back up with her. So it would have to be a Mac or something. Yeah, essentially you would need some sort of computer in order to properly stream. Now, whether it has to be a Mac, not really. It's just if you got an Android, you have an iPhone. So with an iPhone, Mac would be best. Mac and the use of Apple TV. Now, for anybody who ends up watching this on YouTube at a later date, if you're doing Android works better with PC. So that's Windows and all that stuff, Linux, what have you. So those are some starting places. Like I said, that's something I'm interested in researching, and I can always get back to you on that.
Yeah, by the way, if y'all haven't realized, this is my technician guy.
This is the guy that's been behind the scenes, the voice that you hear with no face.
Yeah, this is the person that every time when I go in my room, instead of being out here in my living room, that this is the person who hooks it all up for me and lets me know that y'all guys can hear me, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And you're very welcome, honey. I'm glad that he was able to answer these questions for you. I would have gave you a simple answer and been like, you're probably going to have to look it up, because I would have to look it up too. Alright, so back to the game. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome.
I mean, I don't know about how she feels, and I'm pretty sure she feels the same way. This is kind of like a community thing, so I always feel free to ask for any type of event.
Probably call you tomorrow, either in the morning, either one of them.
Cosplay, technical questions, you know. That's what being a community means, and that's the type of community I'm pretty sure you want to be.
Absolutely. Because my community isn't meant to be just like, I mean, yes, you're gonna find pictures that are very lewd or whatnot of me in the cosplay, stuff like that, but that isn't just my goal. My goal is actually to reach out to people who have had mental illness, who suffer from suicidal thoughts, body issues, from self-mutilation, or either bulimia, anorexic, you know, stuff like that. You know, these are things that happen. These are things that people go through, whether you're male, female, black, white, Asian, Indian. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how poor you are. It doesn't matter if you're 12 years old or you're 56. These are things that happen. They're natural. They are things that people cannot help. And people who say, oh, you can help from doing this and this, fuck you. Okay? Just fuck you. It's not. These are things that people really do need help with, because it's things that happen. People go through tragic experiences. People go through stress through life. You know, one person's breaking point might be coming home every day and the dish is not done and they just flip the fuck out. Another person's breaking point is literally just, you know, them getting beaten up or whatever the case may be, and they freak out. You know, everyone's breaking point is different, and everyone has different issues. I'm no better than the next person, and I don't want to be. I feel like I am a good human being, and I love where I love, and I love big. I love my community. I love you guys. I love what I do. You know, I'm not the richest person out here, just like being able to blow money and stuff like that, but I do try my hardest. I grew up in foster care and stuff like that a lot of my life, so the opportunities that I see a lot of 17-year-olds or a lot of 20-year-olds where they've been in the cosplay community or in the modeling community, well, you know, I'm sorry that I'm 23 and I didn't get that opportunity. But now that I am an adult, I want to encourage other people, whether you're an adult or not, to be confident about yourself and about who you are.
Do what makes you happy.
And do exactly what makes you happy, because it takes a lot. And at the end of the day, when we go at 6 feet underneath that ground, you don't know where you're going. We don't know if it's a black hole, or we don't know if you do go to heaven. So I don't know if you're going to go to Allah. I don't know if you're going to get 101 versions. I don't know. You know, and you don't know. You can say all day, yes, it's going to happen, but you don't know. You go off of what they call faith. So, until then, I want to be that voice in the community that, you know, a lot of people are scared to be. Because I don't want to just be a hot body to look at, or for fanboys to gog over, or people just to be like, oh, well, she's just really good at this. No, I actually have a goal. I have meanings behind this and why I want to do it. Just going to be a therapist wasn't the ideal job for me. It didn't keep my interest. I was great at it. I made A's in school. You know, I was wonderful at therapy, psychology, and veterinarian. I was wonderful. I made wonderful grades, but that wasn't what made me happy. So it did to a point. Now, don't get me wrong. It did make me happy to a point, because those are still things I'm interested in. It's still things I still pursue to this day, just not as heavily as I want to a different community.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
Once we work a little bit more, a few more weeks, maybe a month or so, building your community, we should take the time to do a stream where it's more playing a more relaxing game, and you can do like Q&A.
Absolutely.
So we can get questions from the Instagram, the Twitter, all that, and even live from the stream, and answer those. That way people get to know more about you.
And I would actually really love to do that. I think.
Oh, you said that though. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I kind of went. That's admirable. Aw, you're gonna make me blush. You made a 26-year-old adult blush. That's terrible. All right. So thank you very much, by the way. But if y'all guys are also interested in what Alex had also said about, you know, doing a Q&A thing, it'd be really, really awesome. I gotta sign off, going to get into some trouble. Great stream. Well, go get in some trouble.
And we'll be sure to post you the link to YouTube, bro.
Absolutely. We will. And also stay out of too much trouble, you know.
Get in all the trouble and have all the fun. You only live once.
Of course. But we're going to probably be on here for a good another 30 minutes, and then we'll probably call it a night. And then I'll be back next week, and we can talk more and shoot the shit and do all kinds of bullshit. This is Jesse. Oh, hi Jesse. I forget that that's your name on there, by the way, half the time. So I'm really glad that you actually do watch this as well.
And thanks for engaging too. You asked me interesting questions.
Really interesting and really like mind-boggling questions, like things I wouldn't have thought of. So I'm really glad. I'm stuck on an advanced mathematical and scientific issue. Scientific, I can help you. Mathematical, no.
Do you see this advanced
I'm not good at math. I've always been amazing at science, but not math.
But your guess is?
Yeah, my guess is a math whiz, so that's great. Science, math. There we go.
See this advanced formula on the blackboard? I cannot decipher.
Can you decipher the scientific formula for
me?
What does it say?
What does it say?
Is that a... say it is.
Yes.
Oop, wrong one. DC before I lose. That's what it said.
Yeah.
I see. The solution is and thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions.
You're gonna change it? What are you gonna change it to?
Board.
I kind of like Turtle Con. That's what I call it, by the way, because I don't know how to say it. So I call it Turtle Con. Like turtle and then...
That's what it is.
Kahuna.
Kahuna.
But it's turtle kahuna.
Turtle kahuna. So you just put it together? Is that what you did just now?
Turtle Con. Like how y'all say Allison?
Oh, so you're adding the coon like in anime.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Turtle coon. Alright,
Turtle coon.
That's pretty
See?
cool. That's pretty cool.
Alright, so I'm just going around talking to these little owls and stuff like that because I really feel like they're going to have information for us and I'm just going to go by it and not even realize that they have information for me. I don't get it. How is this scientific equation of any kind? It's just scrambled numbers and letters like those you see on an online form. That was interesting for you to say.
Have you noticed all these crows around the place?
Have you ever noticed all these crows around this place? They keep asking for personal details, and I never know what to answer. Kahukan. Yeah.
It's really difficult to get
Alright, it's really difficult to get settled down on this train with these crows crowding the place. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
Fellow Express Owl, do you ever wonder what it would be like to be a superhero?
Yes, I do.
Most
All the time.
important feature of a superhero is the name.
Every superhero
needs an intricate name to their fame.
Might be Chief or something.
If you were a superhero, what would your name be?
That made me
Entered
laugh.
on an online form, standardized.
Alright,
account
so what
identification
superhero
requirements.
name should we have?
In an online form with standardized account identification requirements. Are you want me to answer that one?
I need somebody to answer.
Let's see. If you were a superhero, so who's one of your favorite superheroes?
Oh, Jesus. Alright, bye Jesse. Thank you for joining. Have fun and have a great night. See you next week.
Get in some trouble too.
Yeah, get in lots of trouble. Bye.
Well, who you putting? Daredevil? You really like Daredevil? Put a 3. Put a 1. Yep.
Put Deku. Deku.
That's My Hero Academia. Your name, little boy.
Just, yeah, so you approve of Daredevil. Okay. Okay, good. Well, we're on the same page. I do want to put that other E as a 3, though.
Oh, then go back and do that. And then instead of putting a 1 for the I, put an exclamation mark. There we go. It's going to be like an upside down eye.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That name is great. I can already imagine it. The mighty
That's kind of cool.
savior of
No, that's
justice.
awesome.
I'll just write your answer down here real quick.
That's not creepy.
Not at all.
That is so weird. Like if I was playing this in the dark room, winter, we would throw back. Like, this This isn't the game I signed up for.
This is not what I expected at all.
And when it's no sorry on the way door, express hours all have parts of our body.
You use express owls, all have a part of our body we're ashamed of. This is why some owls choose to pluck their feathers.
Which body part of yours are you the most ashamed of?
That's kind of scary. Which body part of yours are you most ashamed of?
Well,
To be honest, I have two. I have either you're going to go with my tummy, because all women are that way. I don't give a fuck who you are or how skinny or how big or anything. All women think this, no matter how muscular they are. So, personal opinion, my tummy. And then second, I would say my thighs. And the reason I say that is because I have a lot of scars. Because a long time ago, when I was very young, I did self-mutilate. And I have been clean of it for a very long time now. But that was something that happened back then. And you know, it's something I can't take back. It's something that will always be on my body. Scars are scars. I can make them smaller, but they're not going to go away. But at the same time, those parts about me I am ashamed of, but I'm not ashamed of them at the same time because it is me. And
well, it's the most ashamed, so it would be like if you had to pick.
If I had to pick, I don't really think I'm ashamed. I think it's just...
It's still if you had to pick. Like, you can't just be like, but it's like, what are you most ashamed of? Because it's a comparative thing. It's like, compared to the rest of your body, what bothers you the most?
I got a double chin sometimes in my pictures.
If that's what it is. Mine would probably be my chest.
Your chin?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, not man boobs, because I got that scar.
Oh. Scars are scars.
Yeah, but scars have stories.
That's very true. So we're gonna go with tummy. Now I feel like a lot of people choose this. I feel like a lot of people would say, you know, oh, their stomach. But
I used to be bothered by that. I love my beer good now.
I mean, you're the one who drinks the beer.
Yep. Me and my guts been through a lot.
To be honest, I just need to do some crunches every day and I'm good. So this is something like, I really feel like when it comes down to certain things like this, like you're just gonna have to.
That's funny though.
It could be a sign of birth.
But you better get your tummy checked out by a doctor. I read online it could be a sign of bird flu.
Because he's a bird. Ah.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's a great dad.
And Hans, he was missing one of his feathers.
Oh yeah, that's how you get them switches. Hit the switches. Ooh, shiny. So in other gaming news, and this may be spoiler for people in the sense of what she may be planning on streaming in the near future. Remember the game we looked up, Gravity Rush, and its secret? Where it's like the girl was glowing and she was floating through the air to get to the next spot and stuff?
Oh, yes.
So, we're still going to have to buy it because PlayStation Now won't let you stream, but it's on PlayStation Now.
I can't move out of the way. I might step on it myself.
What do you want me to stream it?
I know, we're still going to have to buy it. But I mean, just as far as like me playing it to make sure like, one, you can get through it, or two, you might have to have someone play as a guest, which would be me or somebody.
Yeah. And that's fine. Wait, don't come in here. I lost my contact lenses somewhere. Please don't step on it. I can't move out of the way. I might step on it myself.
Oh, no. He bodied you. He said you ain't going nowhere. Oh, mystery key. So far, like, I've only seen people play this, and this is probably the longest I watched somebody play it.
We got another hat. Whoa!
And the game is afoot.
Time to solve crime. Watching out for this tiny detective.
But, I really do like this game. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy the game as well. I think the people who make it did a wonderful job.
Man, for your next stream, you should watch this video channel I watch on YouTube. Did You Know Game? They have an episode of Did You Know About This with a lot of cool facts I'm talking about.
That's very true. Go to the back of the train. Your uncle's sister Ruby has come to visit you. She didn't.
What? This is the
There has actually in either it was the first stream or it was the second one with this game, and it got really dark. When I talk about it got dark, I even had to bring out the fact like, yo, even for me that was dark.
That kind of dialogue.
Because like for instance, like this one just went to like, or next time I'm gonna be over a corpse. Like what? Like this is supposed to be a children's game. Nah, I'm pretty sure what I need to do is go all the way back to where I came from. That is really creepy.
So, yeah.
Murder! On Orient Express! I can't believe someone would murder one of the express
And
owls.
this bitch is staining in the blood.
And I can't believe even more that it's your uncle's sister. What do you have to say for yourself?
Seems like it's a pretty one-sided conversation.
You're giving me the quiet treatment, eh?
It's not like talking to
That's
a
what
wall.
a murderer would do.
Leave this case to
That's
us.
what a murderer would do.
We're Caw, the Crow Agent Watch.
We're Caw.
We've been monitoring everyone on this
That
train
is
since
funny.
the last station.
A Crow Agent Watch and they call it the Caw. Come on, you can't get any better than that.
That was really
That's
good.
classic.
We'll be searching the entire train for evidence. No one is allowed to go outside of this wet.
What? I can't even walk around in my own train. Oh.
Once the clock hits midnight, we'll get off at the station with the murderer in cuffs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stay here while we investigate further.
Ow. 1 hour left.
One owl though.
So, we need to figure out where
Oh,
that guy's
those
living.
car picnics can't tell me what to do. I bet they commit.
It's that hat. It's the first hat. It's just like, just different. Oh, so are they not supposed to catch me?
Yeah, he got spotted. So yeah, because they said everyone has to stay in the wagon.
Okay.
So like, there's no real ability to this one at all.
No, just it tells me where I need to go.
If you can climb over there, like on that box, and then jump up on the bookcase. Oh wait, are they all looking? So I guess you gotta do it when they're laughing. But do you want to pick this one back up next screen?
Well, I got a few more minutes. I want to try it real quick.
Yeah, you gotta wait till he turns his head
Oh shit.
and go behind him.
Let's try it one more time, just because I do have only one bar left.
Okay. Well, I was just saying this is a good point where you would remember what you were doing. That's why I said that.
I probably will die, so it's okay.
All right, wait till he turn his bag up. Go to the bookcase. Oh, you bumped into me.
I didn't mean to bump into him. Alright, so, we are going to end it here just because we only do have until like our 2.5 hour mark. So we'll set this down. I do want to thank you guys very much for watching, for being a part of this. Y'all have been wonderful. I love all of the comments that I get, all the questions that I get. I'm so glad that I got to have 2 people available. I was able to have Alex Snow and Papa be here with me in this adventure. So thank you guys again. I will be seeing you next Friday at 8 p.m. and we will pick up from here. And we'll just figure out where to go and what to do. What else?
I mean, you announced YouTube. I don't think there's any other real big announcements in the works right now.
That's very true. I don't think there are either. Alright, so thank you guys. Y'all have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful night and stay nice and warm. Bye. Oh no, you were doing it right. Oh. You go there, and then no.
Oh, it's covered up.
Yeah.
That's why.